So in this video, let's just look at x cubed. So our f of x is x cubed, and we add or subtract, in this case, 2 from our f of x to get a new function, h of x, and we see that this action of subtracting 2 from f of x has caused a vertical translation in a downward vertical translation. So we had x cubed right here, and it's going through 0, and you see that x cubed minus 2 is this function, and this 0 here has moved down to -2. Now let's work with h of x. So our h of x is x cubed minus 2. And let's see what happens if we multiply the h of x with a -1. The effect of that is a reflection in the x-axis. So here's our h of x, which is x cubed minus 2. And then here's our minus x cubed minus 2, minus hx. And you can see this one is a reflection of this one in the x-axis. So the mirror is sitting in the x-axis, and this function is a reflection of this function. Okay, next we take a look at what happens if we take h of minus x. So notice that's different from minus h of x. In this case, our h of x was x cubed minus 2, and our h of minus x, wherever we see an x, we replace it by a minus. So it's minus x cubed minus 2. So the minus 2 part remains the same. Only the x is being replaced by minus x. And so let's take a look what happens here. It should be a reflection in the y-axis. So our h of x is this function right here, x cubed minus 2, and its reflection in the y-axis. This is the y-axis, and the mirror is sitting in this axis, and the reflection is this blue graph, which is, as you can see, this point, which is on our h of x, is reflected right there in the graph of h of minus x. So to summarize, if you add or subtract a constant to your f of x, you're going to translate the function up or down. If you multiply your function with a negative number, specifically a -1, then you're going to reflect it in the x-axis. If you had instead of a -1, if you had some other number there, then you would also have a stretch effect that we'll talk about later. And then if you take the h of minus x, you are going to reflect the function in the y-axis. These are important things to remember as you are working with graphing functions and studying the impact of modifying the function in various ways.